Mummy used to say, Lauren, it's not asking teet to laugh. If you know, you know. So on with my story. A few years back, considering my son is 22 now, and he was about 14, 15 at the time, I was out and I met up with, let's say, a neighbor. I call him that because he lives in the same town as me. We passed the time and we spoke on our families when up comes a group of 5 boys, one being my son. The other 4 were all white. This is important. The neighbor says, you know, you're lucky, really lucky, that your boy hangs around with good lads. Because if he didn't, and anything was to go down, he'd be the one they'd nick. Why? Because he's black and he's taller than the rest of them. Is it? Stick with me, it gets good. Fast forward to the years of the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, 2020, 2021, and I see said gentleman again. Believe you me, I use the term gentleman so loosely. Note, he doesn't really know anybody of any significant intelligence, and therefore I am a novelty. In his desperation to have another politically correct and intelligent conversation with me, he says this: I don't get it. All lives matter, don't they? What's with this Black Lives Matter thing? All lives matter, don't they? I repeat the wise words of my mother. Not all skin teeth to laugh. This fool is telling me, only a few years after, letting me know that he knows that my son's race and height are the things that would get him nicked. Yet, years on, he wants to consider that all lives matter. If all lives matter, why was he so sure that my son would get nicked based on race
and
height? Beware of the ignorant ally. The ally who wants to walk around saying things like, I'm not racist, I love all black people, I know about 5. Work with a black guy, he's brilliant, he's lovely guy, brilliant guy. Yeah, black he is. Yeah, brilliant, black and brilliant. Beware this type of ignorant person. They are not your ally. And moreover, they're not your friend. If all lives did matter, we wouldn't have to say Black Lives Matter. Now, I know there's been a lot of controversy with the movement, but the sentiment is meant. It was lived well before it had a name. It will continue to live until equality is the justification that is brought into our lives that make them matter, that show that they matter. All you got to do is understand and don't question it to fit your own narrative. And if you can't do that, stay the heck away from me. Don't talk.